Guys, I'm Kraken, and today I will be showing you how to make a rebuff system in Roblox Studio. Let's get started. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is make our leader stat to get some money. So if we make our leader stats, pretty easy, pretty simple. So we'll add a player added event in the game. So once the player joins, we'll call it to the player, and we'll give it to the player, and then we'll do local leader stats is equal to instance.new and folder, and we'll give this to the player. So this will create a leader stat, and we'll put it into the player. Now then we'll set the name of this folder to leader stats, and now we will make a value, so for example cash, then this is a new int value to the leader stats folder that we made. Now we set the name of the cache, so cache is the same, and then cache the value is equals to 0. Once you've done the leader stats, it's not finished yet actually, because we need to make the rebuffs too. So if you just copy these 3 lines and replace cache to rebuffs, change this here too. Make sure you put a capital R. So we are done for that. If we close this off, and now we will make a GUI so we can get cash. So if we do give cash GUI, and if we insert a button right here, you can customize it a little bit. So now we have our button, and now what we'll do is insert a local script into this button, and we'll do a local player. So make a variable for the player, which is in the game, and in the players, and then we'll search for the player, so local player. Then we'll search up for his leader stats of the player, so local leader stats equals to player.leader stats. Now we will search for his cache value, so local cache equals to leader stats, wait to child, cache, and now we will copy this line and change it to rebuffs here too with a capital R, make sure. And now we will add a mouse button one click event, so when the player clicks the button, so we'll script.parent.mouse button one click, connect function. And now if we just remove this bracket, a end should appear. If we do cache the value equals to cache the value plus 1. And here, right here, we will do if rebuffs the value is higher or equals to 0, then go down, and you should see a end appear without a bracket, and we'll do cache the value equals to cache the value plus rebuffs the value. So this will basically make a function when we click the button, and this function does the cache of the player will basically go up of 1, and if the player has more or 0 rebuffs, then the cash, it's not gonna be +1, but plus the rebuffs that they have. So if they have 2 rebuffs, it will do a multiplier. It will go +2. So this is good. And now we can insert another screen GUI, and this will be called Rebirth Gui. And if you add a button and you rename it to Rebirth, now we'll add a frame. And once you have your frame, you can customize it. Actually, I'm gonna put like the same color as the button. And in this frame, you can customize it by, for example, adding some text labels and add a basically title. So, like, for example, like Rebirth menu. Make it smaller. You can also add you can add a lot of things, but now what we will do is add a text button, put it right here. This is gonna be our close button. So if you just put the text to X. And now what we'll do is create another text button, and this will be the Rebirth button. Make it whatever size you want. This is pretty good. And you can rename this button to Rebirth. And now what we'll do is add a text label. This will be the price text. So if you just put it right here. And if you do cost, just like this. So now what we'll do is add a in the button we will add a number value, and we will call it amount. And then change the properties of the value. You can change the value to 1, and change the, and now you can duplicate it and name it the other one to price, and change it to the price of your rebirth you want to be. So my rebirth is gonna cost 10. Now we'll add oh yeah, also make sure to rename this, the price text, to price text. And now we will add a local script into the button. and we will do a variable for the player, so local player equals to game.player is the local player. And then we will do also for the leader stats, so player.leader stats. And if you do the same before the cache, so leader stats, wait for child, cache, and if you duplicate this line and do the same as the other script, so change it to rebirths. Now we'll add a when the player like an event when the player clicks the button, so script.parent.mouse button one click, connect function, and remove the extra bracket at the end. Boom, you should see a end with a bracket at the bottom right here that just appeared. And you can do if cache the value. Oh yeah, also we forgot, right here we also need to do a variable for the amount value that we inserted into the button, and also for the price. So local amount equals to script.parent.amount.value, and local price equals to script.parent.price.value. So go back here and you can do if cache.value, and then this sign equals to the price. Then go down, you should see a end up here. You can do rebirth.value equals to rebirth.value plus 1, actually plus amount. Go down and you can do cache the value is equals to, and you can do now this is your choice, if you want to lose all your cache when you rebuff, or just lose like the price, like your cache minus the price. If you want to make it so it goes back to 0, you can just do equals to 0. Or if you want to do the cache, and when you rebuff it does like minus the price, you can do so cache value equals to cache value minus price. But I'm gonna do 0 for this video. And you can do price equals to price times 2. This will multiply the price every time you rebuff to 2. So right now the price is gonna be 10, but if we rebuff once, it's gonna be 20, and then 40, and then 80, and then 160 and something. And yeah, so now so now here we can do well, actually that's good. Oh yeah, and also we also need to make a variable for the price text, so local price text equals to script dot parent dot price text dot text, and here we need to do price text equals to, and then how's it called, these, I don't know how it's called, but like yeah, these yeah, speech marks, sorry. And then in the speech marks you can do cost, and then 2 dots, wait 2 seconds. There you go. So cost 2 dots, and then make sure you put a space right here, and then 2 dots behind the parentheses. Yeah, speech marks, sorry. And then price, and then 2 dots again, and speech marks again, and then space, and then cash. So this is good. Oh yeah, and another space right here, and then 2 dots again. Cash for, and then a space, and then amount, 2 dots, parentheses, speech marks, rebirths. So yeah, make sure it's correctly spelled, guys. Right here on this line. So price tag equals to, and then speech marks, cost. Make sure you put the spaces right here between, for example, the 2 dots and then the other speech mark. So your script should be looking like this. If it doesn't work, then make sure everything is correctly spelled. Because if there's like only one error, it will destroy. It will ruin the script. Oh yeah, and also we need to add a local script into the close button. This is very simple. You can just do local button equals to script.parent, and you can do button dot mouse button 1 click connect function script dot parent dot visible equals to false. Now we will add another local script into the button that opens the frame. We can do local button equals to script.parent, and local frame equals to script.parent.frame, and you can do button dot mouse button 1 click connect function frame dot visible equals to true. Now make sure your frame is unvisible. So in the properties, when you see visible, make sure it's unticked. And now if we test the game out, you will see that we have our cash and rebirths value. And if you click this button, give cash, it will give cash. If we click the rebirth button, it will open the frame. You can also close it. And as you can see, I had enough cash to rebirth. So the price was 10, and I rebirthed once, so it went to 20. And as you can see, I have the multiplier. I get 2 per click now, and now I can rebirth. As you can see, when I get 10, I cannot rebirth, but if I get 40, I can rebirth, and now I get 4. So that's how it works, guys. I don't know, it doesn't show the price. I'm just gonna fix it right now. So if you make the frame visible, $10 cash. Go back to the descriptor of the button. You can use. Oh yeah, okay.
What if I go stronger? What if I get higher? What if I start doing things I know I will regret? I will make my own way. I will not surrender.
Now we can test it out.
Until I get put under.
It should work. So if you rebirth once. I guess that's how you make a rebirth system. I hope you enjoyed. So as you can see, I can get cash, can rebirth, and then now I get 2 cash per click. pretty cool. As you can see, I can have insane multipliers. And in the next video, guys, I'm gonna show you how to make a like a rebuff system, but like with multiple rebuffs, you know. So yeah, just like in a clicking game, basically. So if you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
I wanna make my own